Right here is good. Any questions? Touch him if you like. We come out of the belt. All right.
We are ready to go with our main event. Neither guy touched gloves on their. It's business time. We got Adrien Broner, 35-4-1, 24 knockouts. He's in the yellow and black. Blair Cobbs, 16-1-1, 10 knockouts. He's in the black and neon green. Mark Abrams, ringside here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida, with the Hall of Famers, Christy Martin and Carl King, and we are ready to get this main event finally started.
Now we want to, hopefully it's going to live up to the hype, and I really believe it is.
And this place, as I look around, is pretty packed in here. As you heard the ovation for Adrien Broner. Despite what people think, he's still a draw in the sport of boxing.
AB has a huge following, and they haven't given up on him, and that's a great thing for him.
No,
he still has those real true supporters, and hopefully that will help. If it gets rough tonight, that'll help him get through.
Everyone finally clearing the ring.
He looks like he's rehydrated good. He's got the color back. Just a little worried.
We are underway, our main event, Broner and Cobbs. Cobbs starts up with a jab to the body. What are some keys, Christy and Carl?
One of the things is going to be AB figuring out how to fight a southpaw and fight this southpaw. We know he's seen southpaws before, but all these guys have a different little style with that southpaw stance.
And I agree, and I think that he also. I think this was going to be interesting is to see how Blair Cobbs, rises in the moment.
Another good jab from Cobbs. He places a left to the belt line. Cobbs is going to have to make the fight because Broner is a notorious counterpuncher. Now, I mean notorious, when Broner's on, a very pinpoint counterpuncher. He misses with the left.
And see, my biggest criticism over the last few fights was his lack of letting his hands go. So I'm waiting to see if he changes that tonight and let those hands go, because he's a different fighter when he does that.
That's the thing. He has to be busy because, we don't want to see Broner lose a fight just because he decided he was going to throw one at a time. Go out there and show us what you have in the tank.
Absolutely.
Cobbs flails with two right hands. Tries to push Broner back with a left. Broner trying to land the jab. See Cobbs circling to his left. Jab from Cobbs. Another jab from Cobbs lands.
Gotta let those hands go.
Can't wait.
No, you can't. See, right?
Straight left from Cobbs.
That's what he's doing right now. Is that, when he gets feinted at, he stops. He got to let the hands go. You don't want to fall prey to that.
And just one at a time is not going to get it.
No.
He on the run every time. It's getting easy to hit him. And he going to run into something. Feint.
Jab the body from Cobbs.
Cobbs has that look in his eye, like his focus is
laser sharp,
man.
right? He's laser focused.
End of round one. Scheduled for 10. Cobbs and Broner, our main event.
Well, I think we've already seen more action. I'm gonna stop, man. I'm just still trying to get over my disappointment. But yeah, look at this. Let's take a look at the action in the first round.
Cobbs is trying to land that left hand.
And AB throws, I don't want to see him throw one at a time. And maybe that's, it's only the first round. So hopefully that won't be the pattern for the rest of the remainder of the fight.
Hopefully. And AB has a lot of fights, so it's going to take him a round or two to probably get heated up. But we've already talked about it. You can't give rounds away.
And he also is one that changed trainers for this fight in the midst of training camp. So that, I think it worked out for his benefit, initially, because they got the weight off him and things of that nature. So we're going to see how the rest of his performance stands up.
Round 2 scheduled for 10. Both guys a little tight in the first round. Cobbs counters with a left and lands a good left again.
Punching in, combinations. That's going to be the key.
Jack canvas.
Yes.
He's hurt.
He's hurt.
And he drops his mouthpiece.
You don't go after that's that Mike Tyson. Let them get the mouthpiece.
A perfect left hand.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
By Blair Cobbs. Big left again from Cobbs. Body work. Broner taking it on the ropes.
Cobbs can't get over anxious here.
No,
he knows he has him hurt.
Broner back to the jab. Cobbs smirking at Adrien Broner.
Yeah, Chrissy's absolutely right. You gotta relax in the moment. Don't overdo this.
Big uppercut again from Blair Cobbs as they tie up now on the inside. Broner now coming forward, lands a right to the body.
Broner standing flat-footed, though.
He's trying to shake that off.
We haven't seen much. Oh, Broner lands a good right on the inside and an uppercut. Jab from Broner and a left hook from Adrien Broner. Here comes Blair Cobbs back.
Yeah, he got to wake up now. We got to fight now.
That knockdown sure woke up Adrien Broner. Misses with the left hand. 45 seconds to go here in round 2. 3-punch combination from Cobbs, and an uppercut gets through.
Right there.
Cobbs now circling. Broner now coming forward. The right on the inside lands a glazing left and a right from Broner. Cobbs trying to fight out.
Broner's staying right on top of him, but he's not letting his hands go. He's just staying right in his space in the firing range.
Looks like he's trying to smother the punches, but you got to let them hands go in order to make that successful.
End of round 2. Big knockdown for Blair Cobbs.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Here's the shot here.
What is that, a tooth? Wow. Big shot. That was
perfect left. And did you say that they picked up a tooth off the canvas?
They just did, yes.
Adrien the problem Broner has one less tooth now than he began the night with.
Wow.
There Cobbs was trying to get him out.
Yeah.
But Broner was smart. He was able to keep his hands up.
Yeah, that's
slip and slide just a little bit. Experience.
Yeah, that's that experience. And now Cobbs got to try to get him back in that same similar situation, which is extremely difficult with an experienced fighter as good as AB is.
Round 3. Saw Ian Green earlier in the night pull through a victory with one closed eye. Can Adrien Broner do it with one less tooth?
Well, what's going to happen now, you're not going to be able to relax or coast in these early rounds. We got a real fight as he has to try to fight his way back into it.
Straight left from Broner. Jab to the body, come upstairs to the head. Cobbs, who finished at almost a 2-1 favorite. I think it's about minus 170 in some betting parlors around the world.
Well, see, they're keeping the same range, and that's the Cobbs advantage.
Yes.
The jab to the body, staying at that range. And
straight left again from Cobbs. And Cobbs once again smirks at Broner.
But you got to close the distance in order to make that work. You know, that he's fighting at a distance that's to advantage Cobb right now.
Cobb's keeping him just at the end of his punches.
Right.
Cobbs reaching with the left. Jab from Broner.
AB's walking him down, but he's walking right in front of him. He needs to step over to the right, to the left. Just give him a little angle.
And he's not throwing any punches when he's walking him down.
And that's been my biggest criticism of him, over the last few years, is that you're not letting them hands go.
Jab to the body and a left just missed from Cobbs. Cobbs really loaded up with that shot. Good jab from Cobbs. Broner trying to jab the body from Cobbs.
Keep walking. But you got to throw something. You can't just walk, twin. You can't just be walking, twin, and not letting them go.
And see, that's the difference. With Cobbs, when he comes in, he's throwing that jab. He's throwing punches.
Uppercut from Broner lands a moment ago. Left misses at the bell. Through 3, scheduled for 10.
He got his group back here telling the exact same thing. I'm saying, gotta let them hands go, 'cause this can get out of hand. See, this is not only is this, this southpaw stance is also a problem. And that's what got him knocked down. The jab in the straight right through the guard. Got to make some adjustments to see how well.
And Adrien Broner. 3-4 straight jabs from Cobbs. Now another one down to the body.
Cobbs is able, again, he's starting out the round, keeping the exact distance that's good for him.
Right. And AB is not closing that gap. He's not shortening that distance. It seems he's a tad bit out of range.
Oh, big left again lands. Broner takes it well. Well, flush left hand from Blair Cobbs. Goes back to the body with the jab.
If Cobbs is in shape to throw these combinations for the entire fight, AB's going to have a tough night.
Yeah, I agree.
The night's already been tough for Adrien Broner.
But it seems to me, what I've been seeing all week is a relaxed Blair Cobbs.
Oh, yeah.
And then shape Blair Cobbs. Now, does that mean he can punch 3 minutes around?
Yeah. Good counter left to the body from Cobbs. Actually met Cobbs a month ago out in Vegas to do some interview work, and he was cool as a cucumber.
And at the same time frame, AB has been battling weight problems. And you take off a huge amount of weight in a short period of time.
Switch camps.
You switch camps. It's like
straight left again from Cobbs.
It's just not a good thing. Things just not stacking up in his favor in that regard. But he is a 4-time world champion.
And he knows how to win. He
does.
knows how to turn the tide.
Absolutely.
But is Cobbs going to let him gain any momentum.
Right.
Right now, what he's doing is keeping him at bay and keeping him and fighting his pace.
Just like that, keep 3 jabs in the face of Broner. Broner tries to get in a left to the body. Chance of A-B, A-B, A-B.
Well, he certainly has a much bigger fan base. We all realize that. But
and you know, as long as you've been around Carl, fans always want to see the former champion give one last great performance.
oh yeah, that
Right there, bro. Keep it right there. Keep it right there all night.
Especially fighting through the adversity since round 2. Left from Cobbs.
but I've also seen the crowd can turn.
Ready to commence. These rounds are flying by.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of action.
We're almost halfway through this.
AB needs to turn the tide this round.
Blair Cobbs in the green and black. Broner in the yellow and black. Back to the jab for Blair Cobbs. Good little uppercut to the
shot.
Nice body shot, and he admired his work.
Well, you know, I think the biggest difference right now is Cobb is letting his hands go. And AB's throwing one shot at a time. And occasionally a combination.
Well, Cobbs knows that this is his shot. And I talked him, left to the top of the head from Blair Cobbs, back down the body. He's going up and jab with both the body and the left hand.
He's moving his punches up and down. He's throwing lefts and rights, mixing up all of the punches, dictating when they fight, how they fight, where they fight.
And he's
Exactly.
uncorking. He's trying to uncork, a couple big lefts every round. Round 2, one connected and put Broner on the canvas. Broner tries to get in a right hand.
Yeah, but I happen to agree with Chris. You got to turn this thing around like right now.
Another good left from Cobbs.
Because you already got an extra round in you with the 10-8 round, so that's not working in his favor.
Yeah, he's quickly falling behind is Adrien Broner. Good jab from Cobbs. A big left again lands for Cobbs. Left again from Cobbs. Cobbs is doing a terrific job of just mixing up his repertoire tonight.
Yeah, he absolutely is, and he's fighting his fight.
Good body shot from Cobbs.
And he's fighting at his range.
And AB's just not throwing anything back.
That's been a big problem, I think.
Double jab, triple jab from Cobbs. Adrien Broner at one time was one of the most electric performers in the sport. Let's see if he can pull something from the fountain of youth.
One other point I like to make, too, that he's fought twice in the last 5.5 years. Those layoffs, it's been a year since his last fight, 28, 30 months before that. So, it's nothing quite like, staying active in this game, staying sharp. And I believe you get sharper in the fight than you do in the gym.
You have to stay busy.
You have to.
If you're going to be successful and stay successful, you have to stay busy. And it's not just being in the gym. You have to for sure stay in the gym.
Right.
Well, you have to have fight nights. You have to be in front of the crowd. You have to go through the 10-ounce gloves and no headgears and all that just to keep yourself sharp mentally as much as physically.
The crowd noise, the whole
everything.
bit.
Because you know what, Carl? When that bell rings and doing it on a regular basis, it becomes really scary. Every time, and there's so much distance between the fights.
Round 6. We head into the second half of our main event between Adrien Broner and Blair Cobbs.
Yeah, this is This is turning out to be every bit as good as they said it was going to be.
Well, if you're a fan of Blair Cobbs, I think it is. A little right inside from Cobbs.
I haven't seen a combination yet. Maybe I'm wrong. Broner needs to throw combinations and put Blair Cobbs on the defense. He hasn't been able to do that.
Broner trying to work behind the jab now. Straight jab from.
But one at a time, Mark. He's throwing one at a time.
And just a jab. He's going to have to drop a serious right hand.
Now you see Cobbs, jab to the body, jab to the head.
Oh, and Cobbs almost walked into a big right hand and a left from Broner. Jab of the body by Cobbs. Broner answers with a jab of his own. Uppercut from from Cobbs.
He's still dictating pace at this juncture. He's still dictating the pace.
Like you said, Broner. Big left again from Cobbs lands. Back down to the body, Blair Cobbs.
See, I think Cobbs is trying to counter the jab with his left hand down the middle. You know what I mean?
Broner has Cobbs in the corner. He's only able to get off one punch. A left to the body miss. Broner flicks a jab out and lands. Body shot and a little shot to the head by Blair Cobbs.
See that pressure that Broner's applying now. It's not punching pressure. It's a difference.
Left from Cobbs. Broner shakes it off, says no. Right misses from Broner. A little left inside gets through, though.
It's closing the gap a little bit, closing the distance.
And that's what he needs to do. Not let Cobbs get off behind the jab.
Yeah, he's going to have to get on the inside. He's having a hard time getting around the jab.
Broner says something to Cobbs as they walk back to the corner.
Yeah. I don't think that's bothering Blair Cobbs at this juncture. He's in control. He's controlling the pace. He's controlling the space in the ring.
These were the only really serious punches we've seen AB throw.
He's being beat to the punch. Cobbs is getting off. He's getting his off before AB is. He's like hesitant.
Cobbs looks really relaxed in the corner too.
Yeah, I've been saying that all week. He's been, he was unbothered by all the antics the other day, and the whole bit, not intimidated.
Well, he was thinking of his own antics to do. That's probably why. Round number 7 between Blair Cobbs and Adrien Broner. Little jab and a left from Cobbs. Broner gets in a left hand. Like you guys have said, Broner's gotten some stuff done, but he throws hands enough. He's landed a couple decent